Hi everyone. Today we would like to present about settle issue at Land of Oz and Genting Highland. Land of Oz is located at USA and Genting Highland located at Malaysia between state of Pahang and Selangor.
Okay, before we start our presentation, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Rupa Chitra, meeting number 199882.
And my name is Aaron Lirong Austrin, metric number 199834.
Okay.
Yeah. We choose this theme park and construction issue at USA and Malaysia
Because once upon a time, the theme park and Genting Islands was the top tourist attraction.
Yeah.
These reports give information about the host theme park at USA and Genting Highlands at Malaysia and its interesting stories. In 90s, both of the theme park overcome major issues which is fire and construction approval issues. In 1975, fire destroyed Emerald City, USA, and in 1965 until 1970 successfully obtained approval of acres, but anomaly happened during obtaining of the land approvals. The duration took to overcome both the issues almost 5 to 25 years. Land of Oz was more or less abandoned for 25 years. The park closed in 1980 and became a target for thieves and vandals. After 10 years, in 90s, restoration began on the park. In 1990s, an Emerald Mountain Realty began to restore the park to its original glory.
On August 1965, a technical and construction team began the 4-year task to complete the road from Genting Sempah to the peak Gunung Ulu Kali. Most notable, but the place managed to achieve their dreams, and there in a major change in both the places.
Okay, objective of issue: to identify the problem at Land of Oz theme park and construction at Genting Highland. For the second objective, problems faced by the theme park and Genting Highland construction and how they managed to overcome the problem. Okay, For background of Land of Oz and Genting Highlands, Land of Oz is the creepy theme park, and Genting Highlands once a tourist attraction place and holiday destination that offers a wide variety of entertainment. The park and land faced numerous challenges before and after opening, and it was truly a labor love when it opened. In the quiet wilderness of the Beach Mountain, North Carolina, lies the Land of Oz theme park, a once abandoned amusement park centered around the Wizard of Oz. Its
Beside that, in 1965, Tan Sri Lim Goh Lai set up his name of business Genting Highlands on 27 April, which located near Kuala Lumpur. However, Tan Sri Haji Muhammad Noah bin Omar and Tan Sri Lim successfully obtained approval. But an anomaly happened during the obtaining of the land approval. While the Pahang state government swiftly approved freehold lease, the Selangor state reluctantly approved 99 years lease. Okay.
So, Aaron, what's the background of the problem?
Okay, background of the problem is both the land was damaged by the death of founder.
Yes, Grover Robbins died a few months before the park opened, Land of Oz. The driving force to keep the park as a special experience gave way to commercial necessities foisted on Carolina Caribbean by the downturn in real estate sale, a failed investment. On Sunday, December 28, 1975, a fire was set to the Emerald City and surrounding of gift shops. 2 buildings were destroyed along with the park's office, costumes, sound equipment, and the props. At the same time, many items were stolen from the park's museum. Land of Oz would be rebuilt and managed by a new company, but it
Before the death of Tan Sri Datuk Sri Dr. Lim Koh Tong, investing in Genting was a huge risky move for him. For 7 years, for 1965 when they started developing access road to the resort, right up to 1971 when Genting Highlands began business, he did not make any money. He had spent all he had on the project without getting a cent back. The project was a heavy drain on his finance to such an extent that at one page he was on the brink of bankrupt.
Okay. So, Aaron, would you agree to the solution taken by both of the lands?
In my point of view, I agree toward the solution. What about you?
In my point of view, I would not agree to the reason of abandon, but I would agree for the successful construction at Genting Highlands. But in overall, we would agree to both of the issues because it is not easy to settle an issue. Within a month, it will take a few years to settle an issue. For an example, Land of Oz is not preserved with founders, so it took a long time to settle the issue. But at Genting Highland, the founder made an effort to the construction issue and the problem went smoothly. Additionally, improving the business area infrastructure that you want to develop can reduce the risk of users and can attract outside people visit Land of Oz and Genting Highlands because consumer safety is very important for a place.
With the support provided by the terrorists, this theme park and Genting Highland can expand their quality of business. Last but not least, each and every investor should identify the problems before start a project to skip the problems. Okay, for creative problem solving strategy, by the data from official and unofficial sources such as the Wikipedia, a certain amount of data from the land of Oz and Genting Highlands, the knowledge from many surveys upon issues of abandoned theme park, fail investment and building were destroyed along with the park office customs costumes, sound equipment, props, and obtaining of land approval.
Okay. If I were involved in the issue at the time, I would also might face a lot of difficulties because it's quite hard to protect a theme park with 17.82 acres and 5,606 feet above sea level and 1,865 above sea level of Genting Highlands. But we would not give up. Firstly, we would identify the problem we will face in the future and we'll find a solution for the problem before opening or starting a project. In my point of view, it will play a major role. Moreover, we will recruit some of the qualified assistants to approve or comment about our project because they have the knowledge and experience of building a construction project. They have the ability to select a place which will not affect our business, such as can overcome from land problem and fire problem. Both of the issues happen because of the unplanned idea.
Secondly, I will make sure all the equipment is in a good quality and last long. Besides that, smoke detector are very important. Make sure to put smoke detector in strategic location. It's important to survey the condition and weight of the road before opening a theme park because it is in the top. Most properly, the land can be safe or protected if there are some precaution.
Precautions.
Tak apa, biarlah tu.
Okay.
Next, the death of founder Grover Robin and Tan Sri Lim Goh does not affect then growth or success of the land. In addition, we make sure somebody knows what is my next plan. If anything happen to myself, means the trusted person can overcome or handle the problem.
Last but not least, we hope there will be changes in 2018 reopening of Land of Oz at USA and reopening of Genting Highlands, Malaysia theme park.
So we would like to conclude our video presentation. There can be no doubt that the land of Oz and Genting Highlands can become popular as most of them expect. As an online article reader, I can see a lot of major difference is happening at land of Oz. After the fire of 1975, many elements changed at Oz. There is a lot of activities at the land of Oz. Tan Sri Lim Goh also made it there to meet the Menteri Besar Dato' Noor Idris. As a result, the Menteri Besar of Selangor State Government approved an independent list to Tan Sri. This made Tan Sri Lim Goh Tong grow his business.
After the death of the founder, the lands are reopening with a lot of exciting news and theme park at Land of Oz and Genting Highlands. Visitors or tourists can fulfill their wish by visiting the Land of Oz at USA and Genting Highlands at Malaysia. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.